coming tonight on, and look forward to your comments.
Well, thank you very much, Pete. And I know that the NASA program is extremely important to your district, and I know that it's very integral in providing good jobs to your people in your district. And this is also the same with mine. I have a NASA facility plant in New Orleans East in a facility that's called Michoud. And earlier this year, President Obama released his 2011 budget, and to my surprise and to the surprise of many other members, I'm pretty sure you included, the President recommended canceling NASA's Constellation human spaceflight program. And during the time when our space shuttle program is phasing out, I'm very concerned that this decision will leave our nation with no means of transporting our astronauts to and from the International Space Station. It could set the U.S. space program back decades. Nearly 50 years ago, President John F. Kennedy showed remarkable vision when he directed NASA to launch the Apollo program to the moon. America remains the only country in the world to have landed a person on the moon and to bring him back to Earth safely. So we have achieved what people once thought to be impossible because we push ourselves and challenge our understanding of science and the universe. To this day, we still enjoy the countless benefits reaped from the first space flight. NASA technologically is regularly commercialized and can be found in countless products like improved medical devices, household smoke detectors, barcode scanners, and in every computer. So we see that the technology from spaceflight is incorporated into our everyday lives. It has also allowed us to improve weather forecasting, which is extremely important in Louisiana, given the threats of hurricanes and tornadoes and what have you in the region. If you were to listen to the former NASA administrator, Dr. Mike Griffith, he wrote, and I quote, "I believe that this budget request advocates a strategy that is frankly disastrous for the U.S. human spaceflight program." Harrison Smith, former U.S. Senator and Apollo 17 astronaut, said, "It's simply bad for the country." So with the loss of our manufacturing base, many jobs have been moved to other countries. The manufacturing space vehicle is among the very few areas where we still enjoy technical advantage, and I think it's extremely unwise to give it up. Like you said, the Chinese are pushing to get to the moon. The Russians are continuing the space program, and I'm pretty sure that they are catching up with us in the technical field to put a person on the moon and beyond. And we, as one of the most powerful countries in the world, the most advanced countries in the world, we are scaling back on our space program, one of the few areas where we still have a technical advantage beyond other countries. So the Michoud assembly facility in my own district was slated to build components of the Orion crew module and the Ares 1 and Ares 5 cargo rockets. Michoud now faces the prospect of losing thousands of high-skilled jobs, and in a time in which we are trying to preserve jobs, trying to create jobs, this cut will destroy jobs. And with the Michoud facility facing a reduced workforce of 1,000 employees, that's 1,000 good-paying jobs that we can preserve and we can retain. we have this world-class manufacturing facility in New Orleans, which has been used to build the Saturn rockets for the Apollo program and the main fuel tanks for the space shuttle, among many other noble achievements. And we will lose all of the experience and all of the manufacturing jobs, along with $9 billion of taxpayers' money and spent that could have been spent on the Constellation program. Some have made the argument that the future of manned space flight is best outsourced to the private sector, as indicated in the budget proposal. But I think commercial space flight is a promising and exciting endeavor, and we need to keep those programs in our countries, in our districts, to provide those good paying jobs to our people. If we are trying to preserve jobs in the United States, I think it's sort of unwise to outsource that good paying jobs to other countries. Institutional knowledge of over 40 years of human spaceflight will be lost under the current budget proposal. And just to close, I just want to quote a statement given by Charlie Duke, an Apollo 16 astronaut, and he said, "We cannot afford to lose our leadership in space. The Constellation program must be continued." And you know what, Pete? I cannot agree with him more. So I'm pretty sure that you can also agree with me on that assertion. So thank you very much for your hard work and dedication to this project.
Thank you, Ron, for those very kind